Let's get one thing straight. Jesus didn't drive a Bentley. He rode a donkey. So how did we get from the Sermon on the Mount to preachers on private jets preaching about manifesting abundance with Gucci belts tighter than their theology? Let's talk about it. These are the holy hustlers, the televangelist tycoons, the spiritual scammers so deep in the bag, they probably tithe in stock options. Creflo Dollar. First up, and yes, that's his real name. Creflo Dollar. The man who once asked his congregation for $65 million so he could buy a Gulfstream G650 jet because flying commercial apparently wasn't holy enough. I'm sorry, but if your last name is Dollar and your church is called World Changers, I already don't trust you. His message? God wants you to be rich. And conveniently, he apparently wants Creflo to be richer than everyone else. Next up, Mr. Motivation himself, Joel Osteen. You know, the guy with a smile so wide it could double as a collection plate. Joel runs Lakewood Church, which used to be a basketball arena, because nothing says Jesus like arena seating and a fog machine. He is known for feel-good sermons, vague Bible references, and not opening his church during Hurricane Harvey because the doors were flooded. Right. You'd think with a $100 million net worth, he could afford flood insurance and a little bit of compassion. Then there's Kenneth Copeland, who looks like a villain from a Bible-themed horror film. This man said, and I quote, that commercial planes are tubes full of demons. That's why he owns not one, but 3 private jets, including one he bought from Tyler Perry. You can literally watch him brag about it like he's in a holy rap video. His net worth? Over $760 million. He preaches about casting out demons while hoarding cash like a televangelist smog. Now let's take a moment for Tammy Faye Baker. The eyelashes, the tears, the drama. Tammy Faye and her husband Jim ran PTL Club, which basically became a Christian QVC. They built a Christian amusement park, pocketed millions, and cried on camera like it was part of the gospel. Their empire collapsed in a blaze of scandal, fraud, and affairs. But don't worry, Tammy kept those lashes waterproof the whole time. TD Jakes. Let's talk TD Jakes. Slick preacher, smooth suits, and big money. His sermons, fire, his wardrobe, designer, his net worth, estimated at $20 million. And he's not just preaching, he's producing movies, selling books, and turning church into a brand. Now, I'm not saying TD is as shady as the others on this list. He is. But when your church starts looking more like a media conglomerate, it might be time to ask if it's still about God, or just the prophets. Stephen Furtick. Stephen Furtick is the millennial megachurch poster boy. Muscles, hype music, and enough skinny jeans to make your youth pastor jealous. But don't let the workout videos fool you. This man lives in a $1.7 million mansion, and his Elevation Church doesn't disclose finances. That's right, it's a faith-based mystery. He once said, "This is not the church for you if you want to be comfortable." Except apparently it is the church for him to be very comfortable in. And finally, Jesse Duplantis, the preacher who said Jesus hasn't returned yet because people aren't giving enough money. Yes, seriously. He also asked for donations to get a $54 million jet and claimed God told him to do it. Apparently, God is now issuing flight plans. Jesse's entire message is basically give more and you'll get more, but somehow he's the only one who keeps getting richer. I'm not saying every pastor is a scam artist, but I'm not saying that. There are good ones out there doing real work in their communities. I hope. But these folks, they're not leading flocks. They're milking sheep. So before you tithe to someone living in a mansion and flying high above your prayers, ask yourself, is this really about faith? Or is this just another business in a holy disguise? Because if Jesus flipped tables over merchants in the temple, what do you think he'd do to someone charging $99 for a blessed prayer cloth?